Hello, Facebook world. If you're new to my page, my name is Beth Cherian. I am coming to you live from San Francisco, California. Thank you for your support as always, and I hope that you will like my live today. So, first of all, no, I don't have cancer. So, I have a few Facebook pages, and in one of my Facebook page, I posted that I posted something about cancer. And then, I have, some of you guys reaching out to me, asking me, confirming if I have cancer or not. So thank goodness, thank God, I don't have cancer. The post was really because, today, right on the news, I saw that, Kate Middleton, the Princess of Wales, announced that she was diagnosed with cancer. And she's only 42 and she has young kids, and she's a princess, right? But yet she cannot escape the curse of cancer, right? So it just made me think of my life, right? I'm a few years older than her, and then I also have three young children. So I just couldn't imagine. Right now her life is on the line. Her existence, right, is being threatened because of this cancer. And so I just couldn't imagine. I couldn't imagine that happening to me. I would be worried, right, naturally, for the future of my kids. Of course, we all want to live as long as we can to see our kids and our family grow old, right? But, sometimes fate, right? Sometimes just that's life. That's the reality of life. That's the sad reality of life sometimes. There are things that we just cannot escape. So I just wanted to let you guys know that no, I don't have cancer. I just posted that because it just stirred something in me, right, in my heart, that I felt like it needed to be said, because I'm sure that there are those who could relate. Hello to my 4 million viewers. I appreciate you guys. Thank you as always for your support. Please don't hesitate to comment where you're watching from, where you're coming from. And also, feel free to drop your own favorite quote, motivational quote, so that maybe perhaps I can add that to my list. Okay. So, yeah, hello to my 4 million viewers. And I first just want to uh, showcase the comments. So the first one is Lily Cherian, and she's saying hi with a bunch of heart emojis. Hi, Lily. I hope that you are okay. She's actually just in the other room, but she always loved to support my lives. So thank you to you, my sweet daughter, and I hope that you get blessed, somehow from the universe by always supporting mommy. Thank you, Lily. And then my brother-in-law is watching from San Francisco, California. Thank you, Steven. And then my sister is watching. Thank you, Candy, for watching. She's watching from San Francisco. Okay, later. I'm on live. No, no, no. I cannot. No, 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 no. I cannot get up now. So my son wants to show me how to use the air fryer. So he wants to show me now, this very moment. He couldn't wait, as if that's an emergency. Okay, so day 5 of our 90-day challenge. Today, I'm supposed to share, my top favorite motivational quote. And I couldn't do it, guys. I couldn't pick just one. I just couldn't. So I picked my top 10. And even with that, narrowing it down to 10, it was still very difficult. Okay, I had made my peace with it. So I'm going to share my top 10. So this is going to be a little bit of time. So please be patient with me as I share all of them with you guys. And I hope that you will get inspired somehow, you will get motivated somehow. And yeah, like I said, I would love to know what your top motivational quote is, your favorite ones. Maybe I can add them to my already very long list. All right, so the first one, okay, so the first one is from Henry Ford, where he says, whether you think you can or you think you can't, you're right. Okay, so I picked this as my very first one because I think, believing in yourself should really be the top and foremost when it comes to, anything motivational. If you don't believe in yourself, then everything is like not gonna work, right? It's not gonna work if you don't believe in yourself. So yeah, know that you have the power to do whatever you want in your life. Okay, so I hope that helps. So moving on to the second one. The second one, so motivational slash life quotes. So these are is like a mixture of motivational and life quotes. So the second one is my favorite, Mother Teresa. I love listening to her quotes, or at least reading her quotes. So the second one, it says, "If you can't feed 100 people, feed just one." Okay, so I love this message because, because to me it means that we can all make a difference to someone's life. Even just one person, it means the world to that person, right? So if you want to change the world, then just make a difference in someone, in even just one person's world. So I love that. In fact, this was my wallpaper, for the longest time. I think up until about a few years ago, this was my wallpaper in my laptop for the longest time. I love this quote. Yeah, we can all make a difference to someone if we choose to, right? Feeding someone is something that you choose. It just means to me that you can make a difference in someone's life. So the next one, number three, right? Again, number three is more like a life quote. It says, happiness is when what you think, what you say, and what you do are in harmony. So I first came across. No, did you put some in his head? No, I know, but you don't put that on his hair. Okay. You see how we're having a little bit of drama in our household, but continuing on with the life, and I'll deal with that in a little bit. Okay, so the third one, happiness is when what you think, what you say, and what you do are in harmony, by Mahatma Gandhi. So I came across this quote first when I, back in 2006-ish, when I decided to convert into Christianity. So what I loved about this is, because sometimes, right, we can say something. Okay, hang on, guys. More. All right. Sorry about the interruption. I appreciate your guys' patience. Thank you to my 3 million viewers. I appreciate you guys. Again, live, right? You cannot control sometimes what happens, no matter if your intention is very, very good. Okay, so with the quote, right? Happiness is when you what you think, right? What you say, right? Things that come out of our mouth, and what we do are in harmony. So to me, because sometimes, right, we gonna say something but we don't really do it, right? Or when we think something, right, like, okay, I'm gonna lose weight, and then we don't do it, right? Everything okay? Good job. Thank you, Eddie. Ta-da! Good job. So to me, it has to be in harmony, right? So that's true happiness. Like sometimes, we don't have to, broadcast to the world how happy we are, because really true happiness should reflect on its own in how we live our life, right? So that's why I think, I love that one from Mahatma Gandhi. Number four, right? Number four is the golden rule: do unto others what you would have others do unto you. Again, it's, being accountable, right? So that I don't care. Okay, okay. So do unto others, right? What you would have others do unto you. So yeah, it's more of like, being accountable, right? Making sure that you are being responsible with your actions, right? Because what we do affects, really, there's an effect to other people. There's an effect, to our loved ones. Um, I always believe in, positive karma. You do good to others, and somehow it will come back to you. Good things from the universe somehow, right? So if you don't want it done to you, then don't do it, right? If you don't want other people gossiping about you, then don't gossip. If you don't want other people treating you badly, then don't treat other people badly, right? To me, it's a very cut and dry. It's very black and white. I know it's easier said than done, but that's why that's there. The golden rule, it rules. The golden rule rules. Um, and then the fifth one, guys, the fifth one is our health really is our greatest wealth. Okay. A lot of times, being so busy, right? I'm a mom, I have a full-time job, I have three kids, right? I have all their school that I have to be on top of, so many things that I have on top of to be on top of. It is a great temptation for me to put myself last. Okay. I have to consciously decide to take care of myself, because I feel like, oh, there's so many things going on, so stressful, so overwhelming. And I feel like a lot of times I fail at choosing myself first. It's something that I am growing, especially in the last few years. I want to say 2021-ish is really when I started to take more seriously, take care of myself first, before, so that I can take care of others better, right? um so yeah, so our health is the greatest wealth. I opened with on this life, I opened with the Kate Middleton news, right? And that's very sad. Again, she's 42, she's just at the prime of her life, and then she finds out that she is battling cancer, right? So her existence, like, no matter how famous you are, how no matter how rich you are, we cannot escape sometimes all these things, the sad reality of life, right? So I'm not saying that it was her choice um that brought her the cancer. All I'm saying is, if our health gives out, um it's almost like nothing else matters, right? It's almost like nothing else matters. Yeah, if our life is on the line, right? Obviously. So I hope that helps, and I hope that it's a wake up call for all of us, even for me, including me, to take care of our health better. Um, so that, especially the moms, okay, can I just, talk to the moms for a little bit? Because really, we do the groceries, right? We are in control of what we feed our family. We have a lot more control than we think, especially what we feed our kids, right? What we feed our family, what we cook. So it really starts there. Like health, really starts in the kitchen. It doesn't it's not in the gym, right? It really starts in the kitchen. So again, I'm talking to myself too. Okay, I'm not above all of this. If anything, I feel like this is a very difficult thing for me too, is being healthy and choosing health, uh, you know, choosing health, for more, choosing health more. So number six, okay, number six, okay, my favorite, Yoda, Baby Yoda, okay, and Baby Yoda says, "Do or do not, there is no try." Okay, so I love this one. Again, because a lot of times we can say, "Oh, I'll go ahead and try," right? Like even especially for example, I'll give my digital business as an example. I use it as an example. Um, a lot of times I will come across people, oh yeah, I'll give it a try, right? But then uh so trying is almost like an excuse to not do something, right? So Yoda says, right, do or do not, there is no try, right? So it's either you do it or you don't do it. There should really not be a middle ground. um when you try, then you do your best, right? To me, it's better to try and fail than not try at all. Like really, I don't want to live in regret, right? Like life is too short to live in regret. So yeah, again, Baby Yoda, lots of wisdom there. Do or do not, there is no try. Number seven, all right? So I love this one too. Okay, so it says, again, another one of Mother Teresa's, and she says, if you want to change the world, go home and love your family. Okay, our family, I mean, our home life matters, right? This is where our kids, this is where their minds are shaped. This is where their values are shaped, right? This is where, their hearts and minds are shaped. So it's very important, right? Sometimes, right, we can, blame other things. Oh, whatever, we can blame so many things, but yet we fail to go home and discipline our kids. And yet we fail to really do our responsibilities at home. So, as parents, right, parents out there, again, I'm not trying to be, harsh on or hard on anyone, but again, that's the truth, right? If we want a good future for our kids, uh then let's raise our kids so that they are let's raise our kids to the best of our ability, because they will be around other kids, right? So that's why we can only hope that other parents are also doing their job, raising their kids right, because those are the people that's going to be surrounding our kids, right, in the future. So that's why I love this one. If you want to change the world, right, you can, by going home and loving your family. Our home life matters. Okay, if our home life is a mess, very difficult. If our home life is happy, then great, right? So, okay, so moving on to the next one. All right, so this one, yeah, I love this one too. So it says, it's an African proverb, and it says, if you want to go fast, go alone. But if you want to go far, okay, go together. So I love this one because, again, it's almost like success is a teamwork, right? You know how some people will say, at least I heard it, said by some people, that they are a self-made millionaire, right? Like they did everything on their own. They didn't have to depend on anyone, etc., etc. So I would actually counter that. I feel like there's no such thing as a self-made millionaire. It's all we all get to somewhere by some type of connection, by some type of depending on someone, right? Like for example, with my digital business, it is an online business, but still, I depend on people, right, um who will support the business, so that I can earn a living. There's no such thing as, just me doing the business without any support from anyone, because that's just not successful, right? So again, if you want to go fast, right? Yeah, go doing it by yourself, you go fast. But if you want to go far, right? Like who doesn't want to go far in life, right? Like if you want to go far, then let's go together. Meaning, again, success is a team effort. All right. So before I move on to my next one, I do want to say to my 2 million viewers, thank you guys for being patient with me as I go through all my 10 motivational quotes. Um, I want to say hello to Divine Reigns. And she says, hello, sis, and congratulations. Thank you, Divine. So if you guys don't know yet, Divine is my mentor in my digital business. I'm grateful for her. I have found this business through her. So thank you, Divine. I appreciate you as always. And then Rosalind Adkins is watching from Maine, USA. Thank you, Rosalind. Thank you. Appreciate you. And then Divine says, totally agree, sis. I see a lot of this in my nurse job. Many would wish their health back more than anything else. Health is wealth. Thank you. Thank you for that. Um, yep, couldn't agree more. Um, all right, um, so moving on to number 9. Okay, so number 9, um, is really from it's really inspired from the scripture in the Bible, and it says something to the effect of, if you are faithful in small things, you will be faithful in big things. Okay, so I love this one, and I included this one to be one of the top, because I feel like, if because I feel like, for me, right, I'm just gonna use myself as an example. For me to be entrusted with more, right, I have to be first faithful with the small things. Like for example, am I being faithful with the things that I have now, right? I always talk about my debt and how much debt I have, right? Like, how can I ask God to bless me with more money, with more earnings, if I cannot even handle the blessings He's giving to me now, right? So to me, that's a very great indicator, how ready I am for for more blessings or for His next blessings. That's why, it's very important to, like, even, yeah, because this scripture, to me, to me, at least the way I read it, is talking about money, right? If you are faithful with, in small things or a small amount, right, then you will be faithful in big things, like big amounts, right? So, although it can be applied to other areas, like you can say, if you are faithful in small blessings, right, you will be faithful in big blessings, right? So for us to be ready, we have to first really reach a certain maturity, or we have to reach a certain level of really responsibility, right? We need to know how to handle um how what we have now, so that we can be blessed with more. No more tea, so I put it back on the chair. Okay, good job. So you buy more tea? Yes. Yeah, so what else would be a good example for that? Like, if you are faithful in small things, you will be faithful in big things. Like, for example, friendships, right, could be one. Are you faithful with the amount of friends that you have now, right? Or how will you be blessed with more friendships if you cannot even keep up, communication, yeah, with your circle right now? So that could be applied to friendships, that could be applied to money, right? That could be applied to, yeah, like, just so many things. So I love this one. And then I love, how, Dave Ramsey. I love listening to Dave Ramsey and his teachings. And he will say that, money, or having lots of it, right, being rich and wealthy, I feel like I'm gonna sneeze. It will only magnify who you are now. Okay, so if you're a jerk now and you get more money, you will become just a bigger, more jerk, If you are thrifty now, right, having more money will just make you more thrifty, right? If you are an investor now, right, having more of it, you will just become more of an investor, right? If you are wise about your money now, having more of it, right, will just make you even more wise about money later. So money doesn't change who you are, it magnifies who you are. So I love that. I love that. I love that. I love that. So if you're a crook now, right? So having more of it will just make you more crook. Um, so again, very important to work on ourselves. Very important to yeah, just prepare yourself now so that you can be, because that's you preparing yourself for bigger things. All right. So the last but not least, okay, guys, it's a very hard one. Okay, but when I first got my very first car, okay, the car that's under my name, it was an Acura RSX. It was a black car. It's a great car, amazing car. I love that car. I've had that car for over 10 years. Okay, that was the very first car under my name. Um, I call that car Black Dragon. You know how people name their cars, right? So I call that one Black Dragon. Um, you know, that was just a two-door. It's a small two-door car. But that was that the last quote is a sticker, is a bumper sticker that I had in my car, which reads, "Life is short, pray hard." Okay, so I chose this because really, right, at the end of the day, it is really God who is in control. Okay, we can pray as much as we want, we can do as much as we want, we can take care of ourselves as much as we want, we can do all the things as much as we want. At the end of the day, okay, it's God that's in control. So it's important to always reach out, right? Always thank Him for everything. Always pray for the things that you want in your life, and then yeah, just leave it all up to him, right? As much as we want to control everything, as much as we want to yeah, control, and what else? We want to control, and sometimes even rebel or whatever, right? But at the end of the day, God is in control. And so yeah, we can just either fight him or surrender everything to him, right? So yeah, I guess I will leave it there. So hello to my 3 million viewers. Thank you for sticking it out with me, guys. I really, really appreciate it. And I do want to say hello to one more viewer and commenter, Isa Griffith, and she is watching from Arizona. Hi, Isa. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So yeah, that's it, guys. I hope that helped, and I hope that motivated you somehow. Again, please feel free to drop your own favorite motivational quote in the comment box. I would love to read them and maybe add them to my own collection. So those are the top 10 that I picked. See, like how will I pick just one from all of those? I just couldn't. They're all so so good. I love them, and I yeah, it's different, parts of life, right? So that is it for me today. Thank you again for watching, and I will see you guys again next time. Thank you for your support, everybody. Bye now.